Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss about PYQ of IITJ 2020. This is the this is from about greatest integer function and limits. It includes everything is everything. So the question goes like let t, this is the indication of greatest integer function, and the limit of x tends to 0, x 4 by x is equal to a. Then the function f of x is equal to x square sine pi x is discontinuous. We have to find the value of a first and put it in this thing, and this is this options, and then we have to find accordingly which of the options is gives us the discontinuity of x square sine x, and this is also a greater than integer function. So first we have to find out the limit x into x tends to 0 for x for my greatest integer function of 4 by x. So you know that the greatest integer function is discontinuous. X is always the greatest integer function is discontinuous. It goes like this. So if it is discontinuous, can we have can it be differentiable? No, it cannot be differentiable. So what there should be any another method to solve this method, as it is like x is into 4 by 0, it will be like 0 by 0 form. So now for L'Hospital rule, we cannot apply L'Hospital rule here, as 0 by 0 and the greatest integer function is not differentiable. So what we have to do is we have to find the alternate method, which is fractional part of fractional part function. Fractional part function is like fractional part function is always equal to the number given minus the greatest integer function. So we can rewrite it as greatest integer function is equal to the desired number minus fractional part. So if the so for example, if we are taking 0.4, it's a number. So what is the greatest integer function? It will be 0. So what is the fractional part function? It will be 0.4. So fractional greater than integer function is 0, and the fractional part will be denoted like this. X, it will be 0.4. So if we add like this, 0 plus 0.4 is equal to 0.4. Even for any other number, 1.9 we take. What is the greatest integer function? Greatest integer function will be 1, and the fractional part function will be 0.9. So if we add these two numbers, we will get this. So in the same way, we can also subtract from this. 1.9 minus 0.9 is equal to greatest integer function, that is 1. So this is how we understand the greatest integer function, and this whole given question. So if we equate this thing x minus so we consider x as 4 by x. Okay, so 4 by x can be written as normal 4 by x number there minus 4 by x, that will be fractional part. So if we multiply this thing, x multiplied by this thing, x into x by 4, and so this x get cancelled, it will be 4 minus of this x into 4 by x, that is the fractional part into. So if the limit is given, limit x tends to 0, and so this part whole part goes like 0. So when this part is 0, and 4 minus 0 is 4 as usual. So now we have to take this number and substitute here. For option A, root 4 plus 21 is equal to 5. First option is 5. First we have to check for 5. Here we have to put this 5 in this x square into sine pi x, and we have to check whether it is continuous or discontinuous. And for B, option B is root A. Root 4 is equal to 2, and the C option will be root 4 plus 1 is equal to root 5, and for option D we have 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. Root 9 is equal to 3. Okay, for 5, 2, root 5 and 3, these are the 4 options we have. So for now, in this option we have 5 square sine pi 5. It doesn't matter 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, anything. Sine 180 or sine n pi is equal to 0. So this value will be 0, and f of 2 will be 0, and f of 3 will be 0. Matlab option A, B, and this is option D, all these things are 0. So for if it is 0 and 0, for if it is 0 plus, and for 0 minus, it is same value. So it is continuous function for 5, 2 and 3. Now what we have, the only option remaining here is root 5. For root 5 plus and root 5 minus we have to find out, and for root 5 plus and root 5 minus we are getting some finite value. If root 5 is square root plus 5 and sine 5 into root 5, we will get some finite value, and that will be greater than this value, and this is root 5 minus that is minus root 5 and square, so it cancels sine minus root 5. So the number will be very vast. So it is to f. So right hand limit is not equal to left hand limit. So here the option C will be correct. So option C is correct. So if you want to further understand, you have to understand greatest integer function, fractional integer function. So it will be very easy for us to solve this function. And as you know, this is continuous for sine any value, it is continuous, and this is it is actually 0. Thank you.